die. Even though I don't think you should change too much, like sometimes you need to scale it back and think this is not smart.
Yeah, no, indeed. And hopefully we'll see him look a little bit more composed. Now, we are on the tiebreaker map between Inns and Neutrino in the lower bracket semi-finals. Winner of this map goes versus Xron for qualification. DreamHack Winter and the rockets coming out already. Whoa. Injection after injection, rocket after rocket. Inns is going to take the first frag.
Just like that, he forces situations, but that's how he's comfortable playing. He wants you in these close combat quarters, and yep, occasionally that doesn't pay off. So, I'm not too fussed.
Go for the punches. I think he landed one of them.
Did,
but
that's a lot of damage. Jeez.
75 to be exact.
So it's a pummel.
But it's yeah, but it's very noticeable on a champion like this. One rail. It doesn't land actually. Don't rate that move from Neutrino. I think he might be doing a full series throw right now.
Chill out. It's the first round.
I'm voting. I think Inns is going to do it. And I know
Inns for president.
Yeah. Well, I hope I don't like curse players or anything like that, but I think he's looking a bit more stable at the moment.
He is, but at the same time, this is exactly how Neutrino's played on the first map and the second. It's just that Inns is now starting to slowly become accustomed to it, partly because that was his choice of map, and this is also something he's very comfortable on, so Neutrino now needs to respond.
I think he's going to chase directly in. This is going to find him, gets a good rocket in. There's no ghost walk up, so that is going to be the frag and a 3-0 round for him. There's one on the board, 2 more for Inns. He can really start.
And he can win without Visor making a contribution at all.
He made it with 1 frag contribution.
Not a contribution.
He lost the map. Didn't
Round 2, fight.
It was there though. It was relevant in this series. That's what matters sometimes. Scalebearer wasn't relevant whatsoever. Yeah. Oh, that hurts a bit. Injection use. Surely going to be another frag.
Nice.
Neutrino. What are you doing? He's getting out the berserk. There comes the LG, and it's something that Inns doesn't have actually, which would be super useful. And he keeps rocketing himself, which is also counterproductive.
One way to put it. Nice. Nice use of the double jumps actually.
It is quite difficult to hit Doomslayer when he is just constantly double jumping. It would be an absolute nightmare to go versus, and it's always extra satisfying when you hit a mid-air on him.
You said it.
Yeah. Fourth. I don't want to use my into it slowly. Jump up, takes the risk at the right moment, but possibly didn't want to dismount just the way he did.
Whoa, yes, what a shot.
That was a shot, but that was not a good move from Inns. He should not have.
He should have crouched around at moment.
Crouched around or just gone through the other room.
Yeah.
You don't want to give up these angles. You give them one chance at it, they're going to take it. And that can completely ruin your game and your momentum that you've been building. We've got Doomslayer versus Doomslayer. Get himself on the map and make a presence. Oh, this is it. This is the perfect moment.
Oh.
He walks into the LG.
His use of that ability is trash.
I think if he landed the rail, he probably should have done it straight away. But maybe the hesitation, the extra distance he had to move to get there.
It's almost funny. Every time he uses Berserk is the wrong time.
Oh, we've got a runaway over here from Neutrino.
Runner.
I don't know if he would have heard that being used. He knows exactly where he is now, though. So I don't think he's ready.
Oh, they were so close.
4 HP. That was a great shot from Inns. Neutrino's got nothing to work with. When you know that the duel has got to the point where you have to sit in the blood pool and slowly regenerate your life, you know things are not going well. He's got a champion advantage, but the pummel or the rocket comes out in time.
I thought the pummel was,
That was close. If he got another pummel off, it would have been touch and go. I'm not sure if there was enough help left for Inns.
Nice push.
Oh, this is bad news at the moment. Hello mate. All right. Oh, the follow-up! Oh, he makes it work with the lightning gun. That was so close. He was hoping for the pummel on the exit.
Neutrino needs to reassess his situation.
Yeah,
he's getting out of control.
It absolutely is. Neutrino isn't a massive amount of trouble right now. That's Let's see if he can recuperate a little bit.
Round 3.
And Inns, if he's got any nerves at the moment, he's got to settle them down a bit. This isn't even the qualification round, but you're a step away from 1 round to go.
Whoa.
Oh, the rail as
Nice.
well. Such predictable movement, I think, going around the corner.
It's so risky. Like, yes, your opponent is injecting, but you're still railable.
Yeah.
Like, all it took is 1 rail, and he was going straight out of the. I don't know.
That's the aggression that he wanted. We've got one,
Oh,
punch,
no.
one more. Oh, he doesn't quite make it. The animation, I think, loaded up, but he couldn't quite get there. And now it is the Knicks for Inns. Has he got anything left in the tank on this round? Because it has been pretty fast and furious. He finds it a bit more. Surely, is he going to go all the way in though?
Yeah, it's Katrina. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. He holds off for a moment, which is surprising. Oh, he saw him. Would have been perfect for a little quick rail. There's a reload on that ammunition, actually. He's quite low. Rockets sorted out. 4 rails will keep you going a bit longer. Not bad damage.
Out on the heavy though.
And I think despite it being such a quick round to begin with, I think he's happy to hold on a little bit. Oh my god, that rail would have been it for him. Ghost Orb used, Neutrino. Unfortunately, it doesn't get chased through, but Inns was very weak, spectacularly weak then.
He's aiming at the.
He's just using the blood pool. Both players have been relegated to the blood pool on a couple of occasions now. Great rail, but it's 3 mega.
Really sketchy for the.
Tough to tell who's going to win this little match at
Yeah.
the moment. Neutrino's on the border of being a bit too aggressive, but it's like he's controlling himself a little better than he was.
And Inns has managed to slow it down to a pace he's happy with now
Yeah.
as well.
Walked past it, but Rockets landing. Rail would have killed him for just a moment. Mega's up there. Neutrino to find an exit. There we go. It's on Inns to make something happen.
Sometimes the decisions Inns are making are just too crazy.
Neutrino sometimes. It looks like he's now on form. When you've got your back against the wall, you've got to win the rounds. Everything's going to work out for you. Neutrino hurting a bit. He's got no injection. 19 health left. Inns. You just need to go in on this. And he hasn't pushed. He's been way too careful. Rail. Oh, that missed it. That would have been the clutch one that he needed. Armor's been taken. There's quite a few resources. He is so weak, and he does use the Ghost Walk. Is he looking for damage?
Yeah.
Madness.
He does that a lot. I quite like
Here
it.
comes the chase.
But you get caught because
Oh,
of it.
he misses the shots. Looking through, but he was on the other side of the teleporter. And still goes down, but that was a fantastic effort from him to stay in the round.
Yeah, definitely 1 round back. Feels a little bit more comfortable, but Inns was able to get, again, a good foothold in that game. So Neutrino needs to be careful. There were so many times he should have died, but Inns just missing the
Yeah.
shots.
Neutrino now. Another round would settle him well. And would get to one of those title final rounders. The final map. I don't know if I'm ready to call it a choke though if Inns does that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Armor's going to be up shortly. I expect a trade of some sort. More damage, that would have put him on critically low amount of health. Neutrino. Armor will be taken by into the end. Good initial rockets. LG as well. There is an injection that can be used. It's going to be gone, but the animation has to be taken into account also. Animation as well from Inns,
it
but
must
he
be
goes
so
for it.
low.
6 HP. So damn close between the two of them. And he's also had barely any weaponry as well. That was his last bolt of lightning, I think, that got him the kill. Oh.
No way.
Oh my god, he actually takes him down. One more frag for Inns and he goes through to the last round of the day.
Like, that type of move is just so unnecessary.
rocket jump out there as well. He stares down the heavy, realizes he's not going to be able to own this object. Great LG actually.
Finish it.
He can finish it right now. He's going in, but he switches to lightning gun. He has no rockets left afterwards, so his life was made quite difficult. 3-1 there for Inns. Neutrino is out of the running, and it's going to be Xron. I think they're good, and I need to get the law scrolls as well. But putting that aside,
get help more.
we have got Xron versus Inns here in the qualifying game, and they're starting up on Blood Run. We're checking out Xron off the beginning where he's got Anarchy, and actually going up versus Anarchy as well.
The one thing I will say about skins is I think some of them make it slightly difficult to see opponents sometimes. I know they've made the outline a bit brighter, but still. That's my
I'll
opinion.
see. Is that Xron's secret? I don't know.
Probably actually, yeah. I should try it. Collect skins.
I think he loves them. He's obsessed with them. He's not quite able to land those shots right at the end, but Inns is certainly a bit under pressure armor-wise, and he just wants to chase it. He sees the armor in front of him, he's like, no, I'm going to go in, I'm going to try and get this kill. That was very, very close.
Wrong weapon choice.
Oh my god, he just got a bit of extra damage at the end and almost ended up killing himself. That was unbelievably close.
But that's what we talked about at the very start. Ron messed up a little bit, but this speed, Inns just can't, they didn't even hit him there. Inns cannot deal, I mean, not many people can deal with that, but particularly Inns struggles.
Yeah, if he could land a rocket or something and slow it down, then things would be different. Oh, the punches come in, and Xron trying to deal with this accordingly eventually gets there. But that looks messy.
Inns just needs to unbind that ability.
Yeah, it's not been very friendly to him today. I think he's had one or two.
I don't think he's got a single frag with it. I might be wrong, but I don't think.
I know, I'm pretty sure it's one or two. But the amount of times he's tried, it seems like nothing in comparison. Oh, but
nice.
Take it right behind, looking for that LG at the end, but won't be able to make it.
LG was painful to watch.
Trying to enforce the shaky LG.
Please don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
It was so bad to watch.
Armor behind, looking like he's able to get a bit of control himself. Trying to land a bit of extra damage in that arm. Oh, the health, the mega health was up in a moment, but it does not seem to matter. Xron manages to take a round.
To fight.
And we'll catch him off the beginning of round 2.
Round begins in.
Yep. When
3,
Inns can't afford to take these fights unless they're family in his favour, because Kron's aim is a lot better.
Right off the beginning, he lands another one.
Oh, painful. But he has held on to the ability on Inns' side.
If he can land a shot here.
Great.
Oh. So close.
I guess it makes sense in a way, because even if he uses it, he's still dead if he gets hit by a rail. So
I mean, there's maybe some arguments saying you want to slowly get your health ticking upwards, but that's much more relevant in like a death match.
I haven't seen that have an impact.
Yeah, indeed. There's going to be the injection used, but I think he took the item at the same point, and that almost cost Ron his life. When he gets out there, he's not going to use the injection.
I hear it.
Okay, from a distance. It was in the background there. Well, I can't see it, but it's definitely there. Oh, the rail.
Nice.
I see. I'm feeling a bit more urgency on using that. Nail gun coming out, and what happened to Inns? He was just spinning around wildly, flailing the nail gun about. That wasn't pretty for him. And he's sat.
Oh, the pummel!
There we go. Nice little trap from Inns. He's going to have to now go against the Doomslayer, though. He's on the success rate with the Doomslayer Berserk.
Hear it as well. He missed the jump though.
It just looks amazing and hilarious at the same time.
Nice bit of damage. Well, I like that final chip that he was trying to do there.
Tried it in the end. Alright, that rail, that matters for sure. That puts him on a railable status and he's not even dropping down for this.
Oh, nice!
The health bubble that was taken in the corner though.
That was
saving
a
Xron.
headshot.
Gorgeous work by Inns, and he's going to try and find him now. I think Xron smelt something over there. Oh, the rocket with landing was brilliant, but maybe that's going to have an impact now. Great chase though from Inns.
Really, really great. Again, I enjoy the aggressive use of that ghost walk. We need to see more of that for sure.
And
He's there.
oh wow, I thought he went around the corner. Jeez. I thought he moved around the side and gave some respect, but not at all then.
No.
Prepare to fight.
I couldn't even see him in the corner just then.
Trino went. He went
Spot
full
check
neutrino.
going on. Yeah, he did.
Begins in.
Oh my god. Alright, so In's got himself an in to this
Round
map.
3. Fight.
There's tied rounds on the board. I'll go back to the Anarchy versus Anarchy. Dropping. This is a bad move. He's used the injection, and surely he's brought some respect. He hasn't at all. Xron seems to have had no problems at all taking out In's Anarchy.
Yep. Just no respect. Nice rocket.
Oh, the follow-up rocket. He used the injection, but couldn't escape the direct. 24 health left. And Xron choosing not to go with the Doomslayer himself. Might be able to finish him over here.
Really nice.
Surely find one rocket, two. That's going to be it. Xron with 2 frags in this round. Mega up also. Have to wave goodbye to it. And he hasn't got the Ghost Walk ready for himself. That was a beautiful shot actually from Inns, but that is going to allow Xron to make it out a bit, stack up, see where life takes him.
But Ron has the Ghost Wolf Cup,
There it is, yeah.
and there is 25 seconds for in, so he can make good use of this.
Would have been an impressive shot to land. Definitely wants some armor, and I think he's deciding, yeah, Ghost Walk on
Playing
it.
the safe
Worth.
for it.
Oh, the follow-up.
Not
2
worth
HP.
it.
Alright, he's going to get the little health bubble on the side. Oh, this is going to be a trap. He can't move into that. I think he's stuck over here. He's going to be down to his Doomslayer in just a second.
Perfect play by Inns.
I think Ron was asking a bit too much, thinking that those 225s are going to be safe and available to get.
Yeah, but Inns is just playing nice and steady, working out what the priorities are for Ron, and he's not committing himself to them. He's just making sure he does massive amount of damage if Ron wants to get the armor, or then go for the health. Oh, look at that.
That was a great jump there by him. He might be able to get a frag over there. 225 taken. The jump, big punch. He tries to land one.
He does land one.
Did he land? Okay, I was going to say.
He did it a second.
Yeah, that was a bit close, but well managed actually by Inns. And 2-1 up for him.
Round begins in.
I wasn't expecting to see the success from Inns
Not
versus
at all.
Ron.
I think that maybe Ron had a lot of success in their group games and thought it'd be just as easy. But we've seen Inns adapting and holding very strong.
I would be almost really proud of Inns, I really think, if he's able to make it through in this and get over to DreamHack Winter. He's finding the shotgun frag, so for the first time ever, his Anarchy is able to take down Xron's.
He's just playing extremely smart, and even there, when he has a weapon and stack advantage, he doesn't want to push in because he's giving respect to Ron. So he's playing positionally a lot more effective than Ron is at this point in time.
Ron's got to focus a little bit, to be honest, because throwing away an opportunity here, and he's been so aggressive the whole time. I'm not sure this kind of one-size-fits-all thing is worth going at all the time.
No, not at all. And this is what I mean when Inns has adapted extremely well, because once again, he didn't overcommit for that fight. It would have been very easy to firstly stick around by the rocket launcher, or secondly push it by the health. He's playing smart.
That rail at the end. A little bit of aggression coming out. There's the heavy armor up. So it doesn't come out for further battering. Solid rail shot there from Ron. And another one, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Supporting a lot of space. LG, 25 health to go. Maybe even the Berserker is something he'll contemplate at this point.
I think now Ron has realised that he needs to sit back a bit, and this is where we see these rail trades are really working out for him. The little chip damage as well, so...
I think his aim is great as well.
Oh, his aim is great, and now he's beginning to use that more rather than just pure rush.
Oh wow, he finds him in the air. That was a huge risk though from...
After praising him.
Yeah. That was like a move of desperation.
It was unnecessary.
I don't really see what the end got. Okay, after he got the armor, then what does he do? He has to dismount anyway.
I think he just thought that Ron had backed off. There was no way you would take that if he thinks he's around.
Yeah. certainly right on that one. Xron now in the driving seat himself. Looking for some extra LG damage. He might even get the frag. Almost gets it, about 30 health left.
Good use of the berserk.
Stopwatch.
2 big items for him. Pop up on the LG ammunition. This is 1 stacked Doomslayer. Oh, he gets the rail shot off that. All those resources that Inns just took for nothing now. And if you can follow him out, spotted him. Unbelievable shots that we're getting from Xron right now. Absolutely awesome.
It's this rail that's really kept him in the game so far.
Inns is he's settling down on that blood ball and just trying to slowly regenerate.
I think he knows he's there.
Yeah, he's surely got a good idea. There's the megas there. Someone lose out on that. Yeah, I mean, he had that figured out. That wasn't a difficult puzzle to solve. But, you know, having said that, Inns has come out a bit on top control-wise. Not much, though. There's very much contested, I guess. Mega shortly up, though. Don't know if Xron can buy his way onto this. He would do some pretty extraordinary damage to make him sweat. Mega's taken. That was just after he took Mega that the rail landed.
This is a lot more respect coming out from Xron now.
Oh, the follow-up rail from him was decent. And there's plenty of time, I say. I mean, there's an infinite amount of time, essentially. If these, oh, he walks through the teleporter, Inns, he's gonna get the frag afterwards. Risky play there for Xron. Not paying off, and he's got a minute to go right now.
But this is, again, the crucial time. He needs to try and get some items. He can't afford just to hide.
What the hell, SLG? That's going to broadcast, surely, his whereabouts. He's hanging around on the blood pool. Rail will miss. With 30 seconds to go. I think I'll do a little switch over to Rocket.
He has.
So low, so weak at the moment. The Rocket, he
1
can't
HP.
find it. Unbelievable. There's so little to go for him. The Rocket from above, if he hit that rail, that would have been it, and that one as well. He's got to try and chase this one up further. But Inns, he might be able to play it on the teleporter now. He's going to surely guess at that.
Oh, he's not read him.
He's got 10 seconds, but there's so
Not
little
enough
time. Inns, has he done it? Is he going to be able to take a map off Xron? He's found him once though, 3 seconds to go, but it's going to taken down by the Rockets. And Inns takes map 1 versus...
Prove me wrong.
So, I mean, already looking brilliant. Can he go God mode on us right now? We're checking out Inns from the beginning, as he's going to be playing Anarchy versus Xron's Doomslayer. We've been seeing a lot of Anarchy versus Anarchy from the beginning, in Blood Run in particular. But Xron does not want to play things this way.
Got Inns trapped though. Oh, nice bait.
Lovely little move there.
Was.
All the damage. How does he find that much LG? Sick stuff there from Xron. And a chance to get a lot of items. He's not got much in the way of ammunition, but Rockets not going to use them. Going to get the punch out. No more punch. He doesn't go for it.
Made it work.
Made father ZSX proud.
How did that do nothing?
The little change of direction at the end there for Xron. And oh my god, that lightning gun definitely trumped what Inns was doing just then. Oh, that was a nice little play. He's going walking straight into him. Oh my god, I thought the pummel. I don't know if the pummel or the shotgun was coming out firing
He thought he could beat it.
Thought his speed was great there, but not quite. Not quite at all. The thing is though, it's got a while until that ghost walks up. He's got a greater stack by a small measure. And he has to watch out. That lightning gun is absolutely battering him. I don't know if Xron's been able to take that just yet though. Looking for a mid-air. Not quite going to find it. Mega's up.
No, I thought he was going to try. He did!
Wow.
No way.
Very late play there from Xron. I'm not sure what he's up to at the moment, but one round in the way of Inns, and right now it's
one of those
play your life
situations
out.
where even if you see it, like you can't risk it.
Yeah.
You have to back off because of that. Like he was on like 1 health. There's no way you can drop onto that.
To give some kind of, I don't know, analogy in terms of what it'd be like if Inns beats Xron. Well, let's hold on a second because we've got a close fight. It looks like he might even win. Xron is like in the A team, say, of the school football team. Yeah. And, you know, he's kind of there week in, week out. And, wow, okay, mutual frag. And Inns is kind of like, he's usually on the bench. And then imagine these guys then meeting in like the sort of the changing rooms, and then Inns actually knocks out Xron. That's what it'd be like.
That was the worst analogy.
It was accurate. I didn't want to make him seem like he was on like the C team or something like that, because he's actually better than that. But he is like, he's more bench material on that level. Oh, Xron! So close.
I thought you were going to say then he went to a different school and he got on their A team and then their A team won and then he was the champion. I don't want to spend
half an hour talking about the story.
You pretty much did. You missed 2 kills.
No, I made reference to them. Now, Inns, he's looking to lock up one more frag to set himself on this second round. And then he can be the school football champion. He can do it.
God, it's been a long day.
Think of how proud his parents would be. Trying to chase down further damage now.
Got a lot of damage with that machine gun.
He feels like he can be the aggressive one now. He feels like he's got like Xron wrapped around his little finger. Oh, there is Ghostwalk around him. He's going to force it out just now.
Doom is a very strong champion.
Xron does manage to get himself onto the armor, has got no Ghostwalk available, and here come the punches. Can Inns do it? Can he buy himself the next round of this? He finds him, but it's not enough. Xron gets the kill. I think he missed one of the punches that was crucial to him picking up that.
He got...
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, Xron, he might be able to buy this one back. He's looking for a little extra damage. The jump on the wall won't work.
No,
it turns it around.
Far too eager. That's the one problem with Berserker. It does a lot of damage, but it's a little bit erratic if you're going to hit.
He can see that he was already counting down. One more round. One more round.
There's a strong reload time.
Slamming his face in like the locker door. And all like the other school children are cheering. Come on. Fight up at the top. Xron looking like he's definitely got there. Nice little dodge work there. The shotgun was coming out from Inns, and I just don't think he should have been there, really.
Witcher there, you have to commit, and it's going to be...
Whoa, that vertical punch? I was pretty mad.
Yes, yeah. That was unexpected.
Ooh, a little bit of chip and hash.
Yeah, 1 and 1 2 XP there. He is in a world of trouble.
Now Xron going to go for that hyper-aggressive style once again and think that this is the answer. He's going to play more carefully. I think he hears nothing. He's like, maybe I should...
He knows where he is there.
That was a nice little move by him. Yeah, I can hear you. I know exactly where you are. Seems like
be dead.
There's surely going to be it. Oh, the rocket finds him. I think that was a direct in the end. So many items up. And I don't know if Inns is going to be able to race over to the armor time. He's going to get it, but it's going to be punished for it.
Yeah, he had to pop the Ghost Wall, which is a little bit of a pain.
That is a big price to pay.
Particularly against the Anarchy, because like champion can chase you down like no other.
I think Xron knowing that is going to be all over it. He's checking the usual spots. Rocket right behind. Slow to react to that one. And then here comes a cycle of items back up again. Xron got to be careful. You were saying earlier that his predictable routes can hurt. He avoids the bulk of that damage. However, Ghostwalk's been back up. Find a pretty nasty place for Inns to be in. He just about finds the exit door.
He is living on the edge.
Yeah. Bit more splash as he worked it out where he is. Down below, that could have been a fairly simple chase. Looks like Xron's desperate to close this one out. He doesn't want to wait around or play the clock or anything like that. He's just after blood.
Yeah, he knows. The frag. Exactly. When you know Inns on the edge, there's nothing to work with. You need to make that time count.
Oh, that rocket. Armor does get taken in the end. Item on the health bubbles, usually a very dangerous place to be, but he managed to sneak in and out quickly.
Inns is doing a good job. He's still got Ghostwalk up, so there is a big lifeline there.
Oh, this
Nice.
is
He's in there.
Oh my god, that hurt.
That ticks fast.
It does, a lot. I don't know what the exact DPS is. It feels it's like a 40 DPS or so. It's,
Yeah.
it's rapid.
I never realised it was that quick.
Stand in the lava. Finds him. Has got the injection still. Does back
Now
out.
he's got control.
Xron, surely going to want to do something about that. Another bit of damage. Still the injection to work with, but he's being very defensive now. You got a minute and a half. I mean, essentially, Inz has killed 2 minutes for his own defensive work, but now he's got to start buying himself a chance by getting a kill.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good point in that it does mount up the pressure and the risks you have to take.
23 health, injection now used. Watch out for the further damage.
He's got him.
Finds him somehow around the edge. Manages to get that damage going.
Good pick as well from Ron.
Oh, this still is dangerous. He's going to force out the Ghost Walk pretty early. The rocket to follow up. This is still hard way. I can't believe he's going for it. Ron? He got the kill though, and he had 1 left. So
1 minute warning.
you are mad. That was the most unnecessary thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, literally just 1 shot.
That is crazy.
Round begins in 3,
All right, Ron.
2,
You've
1.
got yourself a chance to get a map and to bring it to the tiebreaker. I think he realised that rocket was going to land square in his butt. I decided he wasn't ready for that kind of thing. LG, nicely done there, Xron, and it looks like Inz is trembling at the knees now in this map after kind of throwing it in the second round.
Yeah, just unfortunate. It was probably the right play, but
Oh my god. I think the punch landed, but
just for me, the consistency of damage from that ability is not good enough. If it's 1 punch you need, then fair enough. When it's 2,
yeah,
it becomes a much bigger risk.
because you can kind of like dodge out of it.
Yeah,
It's,
that's what I mean, particularly.
not reliable, as you say. He might close this one out quickly. He's found some good damage. Surely the Ghost Walk's going to be out soon. Xron actually weak himself. Disappears.
Yeah, I didn't even see how weak this one was.
Here comes Mega. Oh, a lot of damage. Forces the Ghost Walk out. He sees the Mega. He could have gone for it straight away, but decided just to back out. He could have had 2 items for himself.
Yep. Interesting decision.
LG on LG. Defensive rocket there. I don't think it hit, but it's good to mark his territory. Look again. Oh, he just about finds it. Didn't have to use the injection in the end. Has made it 3-1, and Xron seems alive once again. We haven't seen him twice. Yeah, definitely. And we'll obviously cross that bridge later on. But here it is, guys. It is the final map of the day between Inz and Xron to see who is going to be qualifying to the Quake Champions Invitational at DreamHack Winter on the CIS side. We're checking out Inz to start with. He's going up versus that Anarchy early on. He did a bit of initial damage. As Xron waved goodbye to that fight. Oh, that's going to hurt a lot.
Oh, what a rail.
Wow. I thought that Xron was just able to sneak out of that fight, but was not to be. Inz landing another shot. Can he follow up on this a little bit and get some extra damage? But it doesn't work out. It's no longer worth hanging around.
I'm absolutely fine with that. A lot of players probably would have, myself included, dropped in.
Just gone, come on,
Yeah, and
bring it on.
Would have died. Okay, that's super aggressive.
Wow, fair play from Xron for making that work. He just said, I want to fight right now, and somehow cornered Inz.
Yeah, I
Nicely.
don't think, I didn't even realise, I don't think Inz expected him to have a lightning gun. It was a very weird course he took, so.
And he just did that little jump across with a bounce pad. Stole 2 rails in a row. Oh, can't quite follow up the last one. Nice little drop actually from Inz to keep himself out of line of sight. That was already being on the ragged edge. So I'm surely going to start thinking about how to put pressure on the heavy. Up in 2 seconds. Inz. Just below. And I think
He's getting the hell out of there.
I am leaving. I'm leaving so fast. I'm going to pop berserk and just wet my pants almost. That was fast.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
We forgot the next jump there. Oh, okay. Give him an angle. He'll take it. Like that. His ammo nicely stacked up as well. I know that he's faltered a couple of times from not having ammo when he's expected to have it, so I think he's being a lot more conscious of that.
Yeah, he's not alone there. It's a common theme in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
So what are those flying lizard things? They really distract me.
The Scrags.
Is that what they call it?
Yeah, from qual. Quite cool.
Nah.
Oh, it's so negative all the time. That was a push. It's got to be a frag. Surely the berserk comes out at the end, but I think that was just press anything rather than actually thinking it was going to work.
I do that all the time on Visor.
Yeah.
I get into a fight and I just bash my...
I'm like, quickly. Well, I can see him anyway. It doesn't matter.
Let's go.
Use the ability. This is it. This one's just got the Nyx takedown, and he doesn't need to sweat over it too much. But that item's gone, mate. It's not there. Yep, just put your alarm clock on. It's coming back soon.
Just checking. He's going to check again. Yep.
The timing on that.
One more.
Oh, that was.
He leaves just in time for it to spawn.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go back there in a moment. Oh, actually, it is up.
Nice Inns.
Inns is trying to get full coverage of the map at the moment. But the drop, that was interesting.
Unintentional.
He'll still win the race over to Armin. Oh, okay. He might rocket jump up even. That would be a good move for her. Doesn't go for it. Oh, this is a great move as well. He's getting the rocket, trying to find him going up the bounce pad, but nope. Gone lost on that one, and we've got Nyx versus Nyx now.
This is such a tough ask now.
For which player?
Oh, sorry. I for some reason, I still was looking at it. He had one left. Two left, sorry. I thought he had to go and kill him.
No, in terms of time,
yeah, no, then it's fine.
Time is no longer a value in this game. The last frag will seal the first round of this ever so important map. But what you got to think about if you're the players is not the prize that's sitting at the end of the tunnel. You've got to think about anything, but I say anything. You've got to think about just the game.
Oh, we popped it as well. That was probably a situation where I think it was slightly unnecessary, but it means they'll be both up at the same time now, so it's not the end of the world.
They're both going for the same thing just there. And Xron definitely reaped the benefits. Actually, they're both the cooldowns.
I think
they're identical. I think In's got one of them.
Stopwatch.
In terms of stack,
a couple of others.
Oh, nice. Cheeky.
He needs to get that armor though.
That was really smart.
It's a big shame that he wasn't able to land it just then. Okay, this could be good. And the counter Ghost Walk. Not bad at all from Inns. The mind games going on between the two players right now. It's absolutely fascinating.
Yeah, they're both playing very calculated. It's great to watch.
A solid duel between the two. We're going to see it again from Xron. No, not this time. Ghost Walk back up. Certainly relieved. The armor there.
Force him off the bridge. That's why he strafed in, just to make sure to get him down, so then he can retake position. High ground. Yep. Ooh. I've never seen anyone do that. I think that's a nice move that a lot of players will start to copy now.
Just get sprinkles of damage there with the lightning gun. The armor to spawn in a moment. Finding him on the rail. He lands it so little HP.
Must be on like 1, but there's still the Ghost Walk.
He's got to find a 25. He's going to try back off, but that was a great bit of damage from Xron. That's kept him in this. Approaching the 2-minute mark in this sudden death. The stamina these players have had to have going through this entire tournament. Oh my god, the Ghost Walk simultaneously. Hi guys, hi, how's it going? LG, rocket follow-up though from Xron, but it's Xron who wins the LG fight. So damn tight between the two of them. 7-minute round we just saw.
But your point about yeah, the stamina is key because some of these guys have been playing 2 qualifiers today.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous. They've been playing the whole day, going through rounds after
My
round.
head
and,
hurts.
you know, Inns has been playing through the lower bracket, so he's had even more games to play.
Yeah.
The stat is crazy, and really the relief at the end if you win, or the disappointment if you lose is so personal when you get into duel.
He knows exactly where he's going.
6 health. He's found him. The
What a
unbelievable rocket. I can't believe that. Saved him so nicely. LG,
Oh
Xron, you
my
absolute beast.
Word.
How did you make that happen? That looked like certain death.
Yeah, so far it's been super unfortunate for Inns. That was his frag through and through.
Well, he finds it. Gets revenge a little bit.
The Nix on Nix Ghost Walk is like the start of a Rocket Arena game. Where no one can do anything, but you can see each other.
And then you wait for the ghost of
Yeah.
Rocket. This at the beginning, but we're getting a bit of LG from Inns. And that is definitely going to wear down Xron's stack a bit. Bit extra damage from Xron. Edging out, managing to hold on to most of what he collected, in fact.
Yeah, I just realised actually the complete change up from Fonz.
Oh, the drop. What on earth?
Nice.
Xron so aggressive and so little respect given, just diving into that.
He knew it was possible. I think he would have done it anyway, but as soon as the rail was missed, he was just dropping. Because that reload time was sufficient for him to get on top of it before the weapon.
Yeah.
Speed, man.
Wow, just follows around, picks up another, and he's 2-0 up. It just looks like it's a formality for him right now, but I know the tensions are going to be, they're going to be pretty high. And even though Xron's a bit of a free spirit, deep down I know that he's anxious still.
Yeah.
He's going to think that he could win though. He's going to have it in his head that like he's the favourite.
Yeah.
Do it, and I won't take it back to the the soccer team analogy, but that's where we're at. Rockets. Inns is not landing the shots that he needs to. The LG from Xron.
I think
Worked
that's
marvelously.
the right choice again, as you say, just not hitting the shots that he's found.
Oh no, this is going to be bad.
Inns is
Why?
berserk.
You're just a frag away now from going out.
Should rocket
to
to
third.
Yep.
The next qualifiers you do are going to be so difficult. And Xron right now, throwing down the barrel of the, victory.
He knows it's there.
But he can't rush it too much. He can't force it at the moment. He can't go back to what he was doing versus base and just assume aggression will be immediately rewarded with golden jewels.
Oh,
whoa,
Nice
okay.
mid-air. Brings him back down to reality.
Not over. This is not over. I mean, Inns is going to be fighting for his life right now.
What's he doing?
I'm not sure.
Doesn't really matter, I guess.
Not anymore. No, he's picked up the armor. Mega's picked up at the same time. LG on LG. Ghostwalk is going to be used, and I think he's been spotted on the side. Moves around the corner. He can't hit the lightning gun at the moment. Rockets miss. Finds him on the exit, and he's not going to chase up immediately. Absolutely terrified for a second. He misses the jump and thinks, you know what? Maybe I'll double back again and see if we can secure a mega health. Not well engineered though by Inns to not die in that situation.
Yeah.
And get out. He even almost got the frag.
He was really close to.
I think he just spotted the blue hair.
I think you're right. Yeah, he knows exactly where he is.
Even though there's so much time left, he wants to get the job done quite soon. Ghost walk, and he wants to time it just after.
Yeah.
Perfect timing from Inns. But he can't go for a kill just there. Don't tell me he's going to go over to heavy straight away. This is very, very close. Xron looks like he's gone up to Mega.
He has, yeah.
Stopwatch.
And Xron is going to get that Ghost Walk up sooner until Inns did that.
They both got the same amount of
No, see, no, don't.
leaky rockets. No.
No, I don't think so.
Sounded like he did.
Hourglasses aren't up for just a moment. As Inns might be on the run. Here comes the aggression. The Ghost Walk's still up for Xron. But he is unrelenting with that aggression in the end. Brilliant move from him. Inns almost making it back in that round after